You bored of killing bots on Warzone casual yet? Are you done getting spin botted and wall hacked yet? Well, you're in luck because we've teamed up with Borderlands to get you the motherfuck out of there into an actually good game, Borderlands. Borderlands 4 throws you into the wild new world of Kairos, where you'll use a whole arsenal of badass weapons to overcome the planet's ruthless tyrant, the Timekeeper. Even if someone hasn't played the previous games, Borderlands 4 is a perfect entry point made to be instantly fun, fast, and over the top from the moment you start. On Kairos, you'll work to loot a whole suite of over the top tools to help you customize your perfect badass and run over the enemy how you want. From meaningful movement abilities to powerful special skills and more to complement your arsenal. And maybe most importantly, for those of you who have people to play with, the game is designed from the ground up to be playable solo or with up to 3 other people. And in either case, you're in for a chaotic whirlwind of action. For those of you on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, that includes the option of 2-player co-op couch split screen as well. Pre-order any version of Borderlands 4 to receive the Gilded Glory Pack for free at borderlands.com, rated PEGI 18/M for mature. Available on PC via Steam and Epic, PS5 and Xbox X and S on September 12th, and on October 3rd on the Switch 2 as well.
What? Oh, I didn't even know you were ready. I thought you were still doing stuff.
Nothing else to be done, my friend.
Nothing else to be done. Check this out, buddy. You ever heard of McConnell's ice cream?
No.
You gotta check this out.
What is it?
I'm gonna try it later. I'm trying to send you the link. So it's just like
Try
an
this,
expensive
he dips
ass.
his cock in your mouth.
It's like this expensive ass ice cream brand, but they have this whole thing with C's candy right now. Take a look at here. Take a look. Take a look at that in internal. Look at all these C's flavors they have. They did like a collab, and I bought one of them to try.
Which one did you buy?
These are the size of like the Ben and Jerry's ice cream, right?
Okay.
Okay. They're fucking $9.99. They're very expensive, and I'm like, I gotta try one of these. I don't remember which one I got. I think I got I don't know. Albertsons only had a few of them.
And it took me to the main page, even though you linked me to a specific thing. Yeah, really cool.
No, that's the link to their main page. I don't know why, but I just wanted you to see like like scrolling on the front page. It shows all the C's ones.
Ooh, dude, these look fucking good, though.
I think I got I wanted to get the brown sugar with milk Bordeaux, but I don't think they had it. I believe I got
That would be good.
Maybe that is the one I got. No. It doesn't look like any of these. I'm confused. But anyways.
These look real fucking good.
I got one of them. I'm excited to try this
Toffee with
brand.
molasses chips would go nuts. Banana cream with toffeeettes would go nuts.
Well, now I need to go check, so you can keep going. I'm going to check.
Wow. I'm guessing you got brown sugar milk Bordeaux. Because you'd remember if you got a strawberry and you wouldn't get a PB&J, or this is the end of the episode and the entire podcast I won't associate with you, obviously. Could be vanilla with California brittle, though. So that's my guess.
With the molasses.
Oh, so he's a stupid fuck.
Fantastic.
Then. Yeah,
no, because they didn't have the brown sugar with milk Bordeaux. That's what I was going for. And then the other one, I'm like, I don't want strawberry. I don't want.
This sounds really good.
I'm excited.
I'm surprised you forgot coffee. That's an unforgettable flavor. That sounds really good, though.
Did they have that one? I better check the app. If they had that one, I got to go back and get it.
Dude, the molasses chips are so good from C's. Also.
Yeah.
So that's gonna bang. That's gonna bang hard.
Okay, so they have the one I got. They have vanilla California brittle, which is meh, and then they have the banana cream with toffee, which is meh.
That could be good if you're into banana.
They have the chocolate polar bear paws. That one might be good, and then that's it. So they don't have the Bordix one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which clearly seems like the best one. So of course they don't have it because Albertsons is a bad grocery chain. So
that sounds really good too. You know? Yeah.
Oh,
Bordeaux's are real good. I think that coffee with molasses is like the best one, though. Honestly,
I think it'll be
my
good.
number one pick. Yeah. Those C's candy is so good, but it is extremely expensive. Yeah. real expensive.
For chocolate though, it's probably bog standard, man. I'll be honest.
No,
it's probably
no.
really.
Yeah.
For like a
if you get like a pound, like a box, it'll be like $26 or some shit. Which is
I'm
lot
talking
more than
like I'm comparing it to like the other chocolate shops that exist. Like if you go to the mall and there's some place that's selling chocolate, they're gonna be probably more than C's even.
I don't know what other places exist though. Like
they're all just small places. Like there aren't too many chains, at least not here.
The only other boxes of chocolate I see are like in the store, like Ghirardelli and shit.
Rocky Mountain Chocolate.
Cheaper.
Rocky Mountain Chocolate's a chain, I believe.
I mean, I'm sure they exist, obviously, but I just have never seen any. Factory.
Yeah, but anyways.
Anyway.
That's a Treyarch moment.
What's cool about Seas Candy, though?
Up yet and he died 5 feet around a corner.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Anyways.
What's cool about Seas Candy, though, is it is expensive, but you can get literally every exact thing you want if you like go to the store, like you go to the place. You're like, all right, I want a pound of all butterscotch squares, no problem. It costs exactly the same as the prearranged 1 pound boxes.
Yeah.
So for that reason, it's pretty nice because a pound of chocolate is a lot of chocolate, and that's definitely a better deal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you take a bite of those
pre-assortment. Yeah.
If you get one of those assorted boxes, let's say you're eating it yourself, right? How long do you think that would take you?
Assorted?
How long would you eat it in one? If it's one assorted box, but assume you enjoy all of them, how long would it take you to put that down?
Oh, assume I enjoy all of them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because for me, something like that lasts probably 1 to 2 weeks, depending on how I'm feeling.
Probably you
eat like 1 or 2 a day.
10 days. Yeah. Something like that.
When you think of it that way, the price isn't terrible.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. And yeah, part of it's because it's chocolate. Like, it's not like a pound of like Skittles. Because you could just eat those if you really wanted to be a slob. You could eat a lot of them. Yeah. But like chocolate, it's too like rich. You really can't put down that much in one sitting.
You can't.
So it does. Yeah, it has some staying power.
Yeah.
Man, we need to get Seas Candy this year.
This limited one they have right now sounds bomb. I want to try it. It's toasted marshmallow scotch mallow. Scotch mallow. Say hello to our latest. Say
hello to our little friend.
The summer treat
the nice
features
old lady
buttery,
pops out behind the counter with a fully automatic Uzi.
Okay. Buttery caramel, lightly roasted honey. Wow, that sounds good, man.
Honey's an interesting choice,
by the way. 6 pieces of chocolate for $12.75.
That's insane.
That's expensive, yeah.
That's fucking expensive, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is a pound if you're on the website already? Because
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I've
never
bought C's myself, so I guess I don't really know how expensive it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Is it more than 26
Thanks,
bucks?
Trump. $32 for
a. Yeah. For it's been a while.
For one of those boxes everyone gives out at Christmas. $32. Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was only 20 when Biden was president. Damn, that's crazy. Those tariffs, man.
Surely. Tariffs. The chocolate tariffs. I wonder where C's can't. They make it here. I think they make it in their little shops.
Inside the shop, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's what they claim. It's all a front. It's fake. They make it in a big warehouse and ship it there, and all that is fake. But...
And they have the little plastic models on the conveyor belts to trick you. Yeah. Yeah. C's Candy is cool, though.
Yeah. Oh, build a custom box. Free shipping over $10, dude.
So for anything possible you get free shipping.
Oh, yeah. I lied. Never mind. It's $10 shipping. Never mind. Yeah, that's fucked. Yeah.
Neither of us also can ship C's Candy unless they're going to ship it in a Yeti cooler packed full of ice.
Yeah, how do they do that?
You will have a soup. You will get a C's soup delivered to you. Yeah. They don't care. That's how they do it. They say, you're the retard that bought chocolate in the mail just sitting in a trunk. Yeah.
I might have to hop over to C's tomorrow. I'll be honest, man. That sounds good. Or I can just eat my ice cream. I bought my McConnell's ice cream.
Listen, sounds like you're... By the way, How long? You'll eat that whole thing in one sitting, won't you?
No,
easily?
Not for that price. Not for that fucking ripoff $10.
So you'll
for that
want
thing.
to,
God,
but
no.
you won't, is what you're saying.
No, it'll be too rich. I could if I wanted to. That'll be way too rich. Usually, like if I get a Ben and Jerry's, that's usually twice. Takes 2 sittings for me to eat it.
2 sittings? Okay.
So this one I'll probably do like 3.
3?
We'll see.
Okay.
I'll keep you updated on it.
Yeah, let us know. That does sound good though. Yeah, no, I've never heard of that brand.
Yeah.
It's also, dude, C's Candy's cool, man. I haven't been to one in a while, but I've probably bought from there like 10 times. Every time you go in, they're so nice and old, and they're all women. They don't hire men, actually. So we could do a class action lawsuit. And they insist you take samples. They're like, oh, do you want to try this thing? I'm like, no, I'm good. Just try it. Honey, just try it. It's like, all right, grandma, relax. I'll try it. And then I go into anaphylactic shock because there's nuts in it.
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome to the show.
It is cheaper. It's about the same price as Rocky Mountain chocolate, by the way. I'm now doing some research on their website, and their assorted box is 25, but that's at least like 6 less pieces in it. So being a chocolatier would be kind of cool, man.
Dude, there's this guy on TikTok who's a chocolatier. So he must have whatever's better than a PhD in like structural engineering. No.
Okay.
Like engineering. I swear to God, some of you are going to have seen these videos. He's probably our age, by the way. He wears like this nice, like chef kind of deal. And then his workshop, it must be like 20 degrees in there because he makes works of art that would be at home in like St. Peter's Basilica. It's insane, dude. He'll make like a huge sculpture that's like crazy intricate. He'll make fucking statues. He'll make like a watch. It's the craziest shit. So he shows the video of him like making it.
I found him. He has 28 million followers.
Yeah, okay, that sounds about right. Take a look at any of those videos. They're insane, dude. And then at the end of the video, he eats it. It's like,
he actually eats it, huh?
Yeah, he makes this beautiful work of chocolate art, and then he eats it.
I mean, this just looks like a watch. It looks like just a large watch.
Yep. And then he's going to bite into it.
Oh, he's got a hot dog here. He made a chocolate hot dog.
Yeah.
These are crazy.
Isn't that nuts, dude?
Yeah. Wow. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
God, he must get so much ad revenue from TikTok. That is insane.
Oh, yeah.
Man. I mean, these videos, 42 million. The watch one has 100 million views.
Yeah.
How much you make on 100 million views on TikTok? I mean, fucking 30,000 for that one video.
But, yeah, obviously not.
But
he's probably also got like a YouTube channel too. He probably makes a fuckload of money there also.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, yeah, we should try to be chocolatiers, man.
Yeah. Apprentice under him.
Podcast? Yeah, we could. That'd be kind of cool.
I wish I didn't have so many allergies. I'd enjoy a lot of food a lot more, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I'd simply be able to eat it. So.
Like onion? Yeah, you should try to eat onion.
Well, onions are shit.
Okay.
Which does just disqualify me from anything in the food world, by the way. If you don't like onions, you can't be a food anything. You can't be a critic. You can't be a chef. You'll
never be a foodie. Yeah.
You can't be a foodie. Yeah, you really can't. I wish I liked onions because, yeah, they're in everything and they're really strong. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Onions are just like a different flavored garlic. That's it. Like you put it in so much shit and it tastes really strong. And a lot of people think it makes it taste way better. I wish I liked it. I just hate it, dude. It's so gross.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not many people don't like onions. Yeah. Other than children. It's very weird.
Yes, that's correct.
It's mostly children that don't like onions. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm in,
or kids just don't even know because they're just eating whatever their
tendies and fries. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or that.
which you can always fall back on. Anyways, we're live. We're not live, actually. We're recording, though. Welcome to the Dropshot, a podcast, episode 542, which is lots, by the way. That's a lot of episodes. It's a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. All right, so today we're going to do, as we told you guys last time, the last second half of our coverage of the blog post on BO7. It had a motherfuckload of info in it. Last episode, we went through a lot of it, and now we're going to finish it off. Tanner's an expert at finishing it off, so we can do that. And what we have coming up here is zombies, and then global systems and progression, and then additional comms, which isn't going to really be anything at all. So we're more than halfway through this for sure, but you know, we're still going to finish it out, obviously.
Yeah. Finish me off.
Also, one thing we did for our last Patreon ep, available for all of our patrons, was cover some guy's video on zombies. So our bonus ep before that was Jod, who had gone to Treyarch HQ and got like their little presentation or whatever. We went through his video, talked about everything, and there was a good amount of info in there that was not in the blog post. And then our next episode was the public one, where we went through the first half of the blog, as you guys have heard. We're following the same formula here. Our next latest bonus ep was a zombies video by some guy who went to Treyarch and gave us a big download on what's going on with that. And now we're going to get into the blog post. So if you are super interested in this stuff, like I said last time, you could go watch the guy's video. I think it was Noah or something, right?
Noah J.
That was his name. Yep. Yeah. So you could do that, or, you could go listen to the bonus ep. Now, admittedly, we are way less familiar and enthusiastic about zombies for reasons I won't get into now, but we did on the bonus ep. So we didn't have quite as much to say, but we still had some things to say. And it was actually super interesting, and I'm glad we watched the video, because we learned more than learning about like what we can expect for BO7 zombies, which is sort of interesting because I'll play it, but not lots, not like multiplayer or Warzone. What was more interesting to learn was an insight into the mind of a zombie's main. That was the interesting part. And we learned a lot of things, namely that they hate change. So in the video, he was kind of saying this, and then all of the comments on his video, and he has like millions of subs, by the way. So it's a pretty good,
he's one of the zombies YouTubers.
Yeah. It's a pretty good sample. If you look at their opinions of like the opinions of the zombie player base at large, or at least the hardcore zombie players. Now, again, I want to be careful, because you can watch a Warzone video, look at the comments, they can all be negative, and we can agree with it. But also 99.97% of the Warzone player base actually loves the game and totally disagrees with those comments, because they're not on Twitter, they're not in YouTube, and they're not in real lobbies, they're in casuals. So that could be what's going on with zombies in this case as well. But the comments were not happy about what we can expect with BO7, because they hate the armor system, they hate the weapon rarity, they hate the maps, they hate vehicles, they hate kill streaks, they hate armor plates, they hate basically everything other than like wonder weapons and pack-a-punch. That's all they want.
That's all they want.
That's all. And
wonder
they hate
weapons,
having
pack-a-punch,
other
and
things.
Zombies.
Yeah. So, it hadn't even occurred to me, because I don't play enough. I've never played enough zombies to like form an opinion on it. But some of those things I agree with, namely the armor plates, mostly. That and score streaks, I think those are dumb in zombies.
Yes.
And should be gone. Because like having to play it up in zombies is just fucking tedious and annoying. And and get plates and shit is, again, tedious and annoying. Just scale my health as if you get it. And the score streak thing is super goofy too. You just become invincible. Like, okay, this is retarded. And then they're scaling the zombies based on these things existing. So it's like you can't really just opt to not use it, or you'll never exfil. So anyway, that was the most informative part of that episode for us. We talked more about it there, so you can go listen to that if you want at patreon.com/dropshot. All right. So with that said, here's the fucking blog post. Round-based zombies returns.
Wow.
Okay. So there's, I imagine, going to be a lot of lore in here that we will not talk about, obviously. I don't understand the lore. I never will. It has the complexity of like a George R.R. Martin novel, but it has the depth of like a puddle or something. It's just really complicated, but not for any good reason. That's the impression I have of it. But anyway, whatever. In Treyarch's legendary round-based Zombs mode, the nightmare begins where reality ends. Okay, got it. Okay, when crews collide, familiar faces from the darkness. So this is more lore shit, but what it's looking like to me is there's an old crew, and then there's also the crew from BO6, which is like the new crew, and you can play as any of those 8 characters. So this is the easy, cheap nostalgia bait that they are getting you with right away, which is like, oh, do you remember playing as this guy? You can play as him again. Holy shit. So whatever, which is fine to do, but it is cheap nostalgia bait, to be clear. So that's happening. You're trapped in the dark aether. Yeah, I understand it now. Okay, the return of survival core movement updates in Dead Ops Arcade 4. So we're seeing a little GIF here, by the way. And I guess this is Dead Ops Arcade. Now, I said this on Patreon, but I didn't talk about it a lot, and I'm going to say it here again. I don't really know what the fuck this is or why anyone cares. If I can play real zombies, why do I want to play the mobile game version when I'm already at my console or computer and could just play the real version? Can anyone explain this to me?
Yeah, I would love a zombies player to explain this to us, because I don't get it at all.
Yeah. Like, this would be cool if it was like, hey, by the way, we're also releasing the BO7 Zombies app, so you can play Dead Ops Arcade on mobile, and there will be cross progression there, so you can like level your character and your guns. And then when you get home, you will of course close the fucking cell phone and then play the real zombies experience, obviously. That would be cool, and I'd understand it. But there's an opportunity cost here. Why is anyone choosing this over real zombies? I don't understand it at all. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Don't like this mode.
A couple of things we skipped over here under the trapped in the dark aether. That first image, the top image there. So that's obviously part of this whole new map, which is going to be similar to Transit, which we talked in depth about on the Patreon episode. But
okay,
I noticed one thing from that picture, man. My fucking truck, that Area 99 truck, it's back.
Oh no, I'm seeing that.
I'm really upset about that. So my truck is back. And then number 2, the next image, that's the vehicle that Noah was talking about. He had shown a rendering of like a Humvee, but he said that wasn't it. It was just like some sort of like rendering, and it would be like an armored vehicle.
Oh, okay.
But look what they call this. Players with previous experience using transportation in their travel should be pleased to learn that BO7's launch map allow access to a well-weathered, fully drivable wonder vehicle to forge a path into the unknown. I don't know if this is something new. I don't know what this means, but do you think the fact that they're calling it a wonder vehicle means like you have to do a storyline to get access and like put this thing together?
Oh, interesting.
Because I kind of just figured it'd be like, okay, you hit round 10, here's a fucking truck. But maybe you have to go all over the map, like collecting parts to armor it, do this and that. That would actually make it interesting, because then it'll kind of force you maybe to run through the different areas that otherwise would be difficult to get to, like those long roads that they were talking about, long foggy roads where the zombies will be more difficult than like the individual little areas.
Yeah.
So, trying to get through those before you get the vehicle and kind of putting it together, that would be a good and interesting way to do this, I think. I just figured the vehicle simply just spawned and you could use it.
My guess is it's going to be like, you know how like on a normal zombies map, you start and then you have to like get enough money to open enough doors to the path to the Pack-a-Punch machine.
Yeah.
And then you have to do a little thing, but it's not like hard. My guess is accessing the vehicle is going to be the same as that. Like, all right, you have to open this door, open that door. And then maybe maybe it's like, oh, you have to go get a fuel canister. So you like go somewhere else, you pick it up and then you like fuel the vehicle. But it's very easy and not like building a wonder weapon. Because building wonder weapons, at least in the recent games that I've played, is fucking super complicated. So I don't think it's going to be like that. Because that would be really burdensome, especially since this is going to be what Noah made it sound like is your only real way to travel on those vehicles, or excuse me, on those roads, is with the vehicle. So my guess would be it's going to be like fairly straightforward. But it is weird. You're right though. Why are they calling it a wonder vehicle? Noah did mention that, by the way. I never brought it up though.
Did he?
I didn't really think about it, but you're right. Yeah. Why is it called a wonder vehicle? Because like you can see it here. This looks like a Mad Max vehicle. It doesn't look wondrous to me at all. It looks apocalyptic, maybe. But not wonderful, you know?
Exactly.
It looks like a vehicle. So it is weird they're calling. Here's my guess. It's a wonder vehicle because it's indestructible or respawns. Kind of like what we talked about. That's what makes it wonderful.
Yeah. Okay.
Because again, at least how Noah made it sound, and maybe this blog will as well, the only reliable way to get from each point to each other point on the map is taking these fairly long roads that are giga dangerous, that are designed for the vehicle. So they're not gonna let it like die. So my assumption is it's a wonder vehicle because it's indestructible. Now, they'll probably also do something like it can be disabled so that you're not just invulnerable in it. And then that would be like scary, but it can't be like blown the fuck up.
It can't be permanently disabled. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like you don't just, if you lose it in round 20, it's not going to be like where you could just never get it again. Yeah, that would be my guess. Going back to the first screenshot though, also all this fog looks cool, and this is probably what the edges of the road are going to look like. Yeah, like thick fog that's really tall. Yeah, this little area in general is cute. Snow on the trees. It looks like it's the farm probably.
Yeah, it's looking. The hay bale implies this is a farm to me. Yeah. Yeah,
that's what I would guess.
And the barn.
That's cool.
Actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's possibly a farm. Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So anyway, explain to me why anyone plays Dead Ops Arcade. And then once again, they say that Omni movement is here and combat roles will be possible in zombies as well. That's actually pretty interesting. Because the combat role thing, for those of you who don't remember, is not going to be in multiplayer unless you're playing in the 20v20 skirmish mode, in which case it will be available, where you drop from some like high point, and so you don't die, your character like rolls on impact. Evidently, that's going to be in zombies as well, which is kind of interesting. I don't think it's that big of a deal either way, to be honest, but there you go.
Yeah, makes sense.
And again, also in zombies, no tac sprint. By default, they say. So that implies you can get it maybe with one of the perks or something. I don't know. I also wonder if they talk about the augment system or if there is one here. It's interesting. Okay, so they're going to do full zombies reveal weeks away. And that's it. Yeah, holy shit. That's nothing, man. Wow.
Yeah, it's good we watched that video because they talked
really
about a lot more.
Yeah.
And it was also interesting to get more info on some of that stuff.
Yeah, you guys should go watch the our bonus ep, because Noah had a lot more info, it turns out, than this fuck-ass blog post did. But basically, to very quickly summarize, there are going to be 2 maps at launch. There's still going to be armor. plates. A lot of people are mad at that. We don't know if there's like an augment system or anything really else beyond that as far as progression goes, or at least Noah didn't say.
Yeah.
One of the maps is going to be like bigger than Terminus, and it's going to be transit inspired. But instead of getting on a bus that drives for you, which would have been the better option, it turns out, for reasons we explained, you get this wonder vehicle where you drive yourself to each like area. And then another map is going to be like a little small Liberty Falls style map, basically, for like leveling guns and shit. Yeah. So yeah, if you want way more zombies info, yeah, go listen to our latest bonus ep. All of our patrons can. All right, so now global systems and progression. I'm not sure how much there's going to be to say here, but let's see. So once again, there's cross progression, including co-op campaign, which is cool. So you can level your gun if you're using it in multiplayer or Warzone or casual Warzone or plunder or zombies or now campaign as well, which is pretty dope. I really like this. There isn't anything bad to say about it. I think that's a cool idea that they did that, and I'm glad they're adding campaign to it now. And then weapon build codes and sharing, they talk about this as well. We've already talked about this, but basically you're going to be able to make a loadout, or like a gun rather, and then it will generate for you a code. And I'm guessing is going to be like 6 characters. And then you just be like, oh, what's the RAM 7 build? And then you give them the code. You know what would be cool, actually?
What?
It actually might work this way. I don't really know how this system works in other games, but like, you don't even need to tell people the gun. You just give them a code. And then if they go into the gunsmith and put it in, it selects the gun also. It's probably how it would work, right?
I would kind of think. I would guess there's just a place to input it on the weapons menu or when you go to a specific gun. It doesn't really say. It just says Treyarch is also adding the weapon build code to the gunsmith. So whenever you see a shared screenshot of another player's gunsmith build, you can enter that build code in your game to import a copy of their weapon directly into your loadout.
Yeah. You know what else would be cool, by the way?
Doesn't really matter, but...
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. If for Call of Duty to go above and beyond, meaning it'll never happen, is loadout codes. So
for everything?
For the whole kit and caboodle. I know what a caboodle is, by the way. There's a word for words like that also. I think I talked about this in Discord recently. But there exist words that you will literally never, ever, ever use, ever, or hear outside of a specific phrase. And caboodle's got to be one of them, right? Kit and caboodle. You never hear that. I never hear a caboodle without a kit.
Yeah.
What's another one? Fuck. I forget. There are a lot of examples of that, though.
These guns are lame looking, man.
You're a hater of the guns?
Of course I am. That's that's been one of the topics lately on Twitter is, like, Charlie Intel had a tweet about it, and I've seen a bunch of people talk about it. He's like, you know, with all of the hate towards this futuristic look for BO7, well, there are valid complaints over some aspects of Black Ops 7. The complaints over the futuristic theme will probably result in Activision only allowing past or modern set Call of Duty titles for the next several years, just like what happened after Infinite Warfare. That's fine. I can play modern shooters for the next 20 years and it wouldn't bug me. So, yeah. And I think that is the majority of the player base, probably. Like, I've just never been that person personally to like anything futuristic. When I was young, I didn't care about sci-fi bullshit. I didn't care about any of that futuristic stuff. The only Battlefield game I really didn't play growing up was the futuristic one, which was 2043 it was called. I didn't play it because I'm like, I don't want to have these lame ass guns.
Interesting.
So that's kind of like this to me. Just not into it, but
yeah, I see. To be fair to the devs, these look exactly as they wanted them to, though. Yeah. Like, this looks like a slight future gun. Like a 2035. These actually look
like Infinity Ward guns. Like, that level of detail. They look very clean from these images.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One of them looks like a little soupy boy, too. Like at 2 seconds, one of those.
Yeah, it does, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways.
I think, yeah. This is
job,
obviously a style question.
Style. Yeah,
but yeah, exactly. Yeah, that does look like a Super E a lot. But yeah, like at 2 seconds on the Super E, like look at that. Look at the suppressor. Like, why is there red gel in it? It's like, what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Yeah. But yeah, they did a good job. But
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. A whole loadout code would be cool. That would be dope. So then Biff will be like, all right, here's what my ranked loadout is. Good luck. So it gives you both the guns, the perks. Obviously, you guys don't need to hear an explanation of what a loadout is, but that would be cool.
I can't wait for somebody to like send a gunsmith code to their friend and it's bugged and it deletes every single custom loadout that person built. And you know that's going to happen.
That'll happen, yeah.
Or the codes just aren't going to work, or it's going to break your game and reset you to level 1. It's, something.
And I do wonder how it's going to work when I try to use some guy's code and he has attachments I don't have yet. What is the game going to tell me? What it should do is save it and be like, you can't use this loadout until you unlock the attachments. That's what it should do.
Yeah.
It won't.
Yeah.
That's
what they should do.
Or just delete the attachments you don't have unlocked yet or something, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. So that's cool, but... Classic Prestige updates. Weapon Prestige evolved. Okay. So there will be a Classic Prestige journey in Blops 7. And Treyarch will share more about the improvements and updates to the system later, along with a peek at the op skins, blueprints, and additional rewards available via the system. So that's starting there. Great. This is yet another thing they did well, and we don't need to revolutionize it. Just give it to us again, because the Prestige system was really fucking good for BO6. We said that from day one, and I stand by it. I really liked the Prestige system, besides the level 1000 rewards being dog shit. I don't think they'll make that mistake again. But, it was really well done. There were, like, a lot of rewards for it, which was quite cool. And the unique emblems and all that gives you something to grind for. That was very dope. We don't need a big revolution there, and they're not giving us one. They're just going to give us extra shit. And that's great. So I'm very happy to see that. However, there's a second stage of Prestige planned as the as the evolution and progression continues. Weapon Prestige. Perfect. Because again, we've had this before and it was cool. And now we're getting it again, but it sounds like it's actually going to be even better. So working alongside Classic Prestige, Weapon Prestige brings deep progression, mastery, and rewards to the journey as follows. You level up your chosen weapon normally as fuck, unlocking attachments as you progress. Okay, so that makes sense. If you decide to enter Weapon Prestige, you unlock a unique camo you can equip to any weapon while relocking all but that weapon's available optic attachments as you begin a fresh leveling journey on that weapon over again. Entering Weapon Prestige also unlocks a unique, build-changing Prestige attachment that is different with every weapon and can only be unlocked by entering Weapon Prestige. Okay, so the last time I recall that we've had Weapon Prestige was BO4. And in BO4, how it worked was you unlocked attachments as you leveled the weapon up, just like now. And then once you get to max level, you can enter Weapon Prestige. It locks all the attachments, including the optic. It's kind of cool that they're not locking the optic. I like that. Hot take, always have the optic unlocked. But anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and obviously. Still make you spend a point on it, but like it should always be available. But anyway. So in BO4, yeah, you'd enter Weapon Prestige, it'd go back to level 1, and you wouldn't get a camo, you would get the ability to have your clan tag on your weapon.
Yeah.
So whatever your clan tag was, it would be like written, I don't remember exactly, but it'd be displayed on your weapon. And then if you weapon prestiged again, you'd be able to put, I think it was a kill counter. Kind of like we've seen in MW19, except the only way to get it was the weapon prestige twice. That was a really cool system. I really liked those rewards. And I'm kind of disappointed we're not getting that back. At least the clan tag. Because again, you can now have like kill counter on your watch. Well, I don't know if there's watches, actually. There aren't watches. So maybe they should just do both of those again.
Yeah, I think the kill counter would be the cool one.
That would be the cool one.
I don't care about the clan tag at all, but...
Well, I don't care about the camo at all. Because here's the thing. You can only have one camo equipped on your gun. And if you're going to be hitting weapon prestiges, you're also going to be hitting regular prestiges. You're going to be getting gold and mastery camos. There are 100,000 of them now. Yeah. There are so many fucking camos already. And if even 10 of them are cool, that's already too many. And like, am I going to really ever use a weapon camo from weapon prestiging? Probably not. I don't think, because there are just so many camos already that I'd usually probably rather use something else.
Yeah, that might be true. Because also, if it's ugly, then it's like, okay, cool. I just did this whole prestige and it's a shit camo.
Yeah. Yeah. On top of event camos, on top of ranked reward camos, on top of purchasable camos. There are so many goddamn camos in the game. And you can only have one on the gun. So I'd kind of rather, when you weapon prestige, you get something else that you can use in conjunction with one of the 10,000 weapon camos you'll have. And literally, in BO, in one of the games recently, I remember, you could look at like all of your available weapon camos, and I think the number was like, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty fucking positive I remember this. It was like 9,000 camos. Probably not. There's no way, right? Yeah. There's no way. I swear to God, I remember the number like 9,700 for something in the gunsmith. I don't know if it was weapon camos
that was
or
like
if it was stickers
cards or something. It was something weird. Maybe calling cards, stickers, emblems, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like that can't be camos, right?
It wasn't 9,000, but it was thousands.
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
Either way,
a couple.
There are going to be a lot of camos, which I think is cool, but yeah, I'd rather this give you something you can use alongside a camo rather than another fucking camo.
Yeah.
Because also think about it. 30 weapons, they each have 3 prestiges. So it's going to be 90 more camos. You can only equip one camo, guys. Do we need 90? Like, give me a weapon charm or something. Or some other thing.
Well,
that's what I would
Prestige 2 gives you a weapon charm for that.
So yeah, let's keep reading here.
That's lame still.
Reaching max weapon level again. Oh, and also, hold on, before we continue. It also unlocks, the first time you enter weapon prestige, a unique build-changing prestige attachment that is different with every weapon and can only be unlocked by entering weapon prestige. So I guess this is the thing I'm sort of asking for, but here's the thing. I don't like this idea, okay? Because the way I see it, well, I guess it depends, but if this is going to be an attachment that you can also equip on other guns, this could get toxic real fast, because what if the meta attachment on your AMAX for Warzone is only unlocked after you weapon prestige the Deagle? And then that gives you the attachment, and then that's the best one for your AMAX, for example. That would fucking bug me a lot. In that case, it would be unlikely because a Deagle's a fucking revolver. But like, I don't know, some shit fuck ass burst weapon that's awful and has 1,000 weapon levels, and the best attachment for your AMAX in Warzone is to weapon prestige that, and you never want to use that.
Isn't it saying the attachment you unlock is specific to that weapon?
I think so, but I'm not positive. It says a unique build-changing prestige attachment.
That is different with every weapon.
Well, each weapon gives you a different attachment, yeah. But I don't know if those are all unique to that weapon, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I would hope so.
If it is unique to that weapon, this is way less bad, but still kind of annoying, because let's say the best attachment is the prestige attachment for the AK-79, because it's in the future. And so you're like, okay, well, instead of the AK having effectively 21 weapon levels to max it out and unlock all the meta attachments, well, now it has 22 weapon levels. But wait, that's not true either, because you're going to go back to level 1, and then you're going to have to get back up to like 16 to get the other 4 attachment slots you want. So actually the weapon has like 32 weapon levels to get it max level for like meta competitiveness or something. That isn't the end of the world. That's way better than what the first scenario I described. But that's pretty grindy. But again, not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Or what I think is the most likely scenario, all of these attachments are going to suck cocks and balls and it won't matter at all, meaning the devs wasted 30x dev hours doing this because they're all going to be fucking terrible. And when I hear build, a unique build changing attachment, what do I think of? I think of the AMR9 double barrel aftermarket part. That's a unique build changing attachment. It's fucking horrendous. It makes the gun strictly worse. Like most of the unique build changing attachments, or the cool attachments where I can make my fully automatic assault rifle not fully automatic. That's a unique build changing attachment, and it's fucking awful. So that's also what they could mean, in which case they just wasted lots of time. So I don't know. In theory, maybe this could be cool, but I want scenario 2. That would be best case scenario that I can think of for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, we don't really know. I like the idea though. They're like trying to make it worth weapon prestiging, but I think attachment's a little too far. I think prestige shit should be cosmetic. Because now we're venturing into like, you might have to do this to get the best stuff, you know? But
yeah, hopefully not. We'll
see. So anyway, that's what happens after you weapon prestige the first time. If you reach max weapon level again, you'll be given the option to continue the journey by entering weapon prestige 2, which unlocks another unique camo and a weapon specific weapon charm. So that's cool. I actually like this. Now again, what does weapon specific weapon charm mean? I don't really know. If that means it's a charm you can only put on one gun, that seems very unlikely, which implies to me that the unique prestige attachment won't be locked to the gun either. Because there's no way you can use any weapon charm on any gun except for these specific 30 weapon charms. That seems very weird to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Huh. Yeah, but also, like, I don't want a weapon charm at all. Like, weapon charms don't fucking matter, so this is a huge doesn't matter to me.
Well, I'm just saying it matters, maybe, because it implies the build-changing prestige attachment won't be locked to that gun, which I think is going to be really bad.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. But I think that's cool. And then, and another camo, by the way. And then complete 2 weapon prestiges, and you'll automatically graduate into weapon prestige master with 250 levels to climb through, and a chase-worthy unique camo at the end of the journey. So, like, did we need 3 camos here?
That's what I'm saying. I'm with you now. This is actually dumb at this point because people who then grind through to get weapon master prestige on their specific guns, almost everything they unlocked along the way is useless. Yeah. Because why would you use the other 2 unique camos when you're only going to use the 3rd one? But, like, they need to try to cater to people who are only going to reach the other 2, so they also have to give them camos. But then you're kind of fucking the person who plays the most, grinding to 250, because all they get is then just another camo, and then the first 2 camos are useless. It'd be better if they had things spread out. Like, even give, I don't know, some of the weapon stickers are kind of cool, but, like, honestly, like the things we had in BO4, a kill counter on your gun would be dope as fuck. That would be cool.
Yeah, like... I just think more than like the last thing being the camo, you could, in my opinion, put the unique weapon camo anywhere on the prestige chain, but only give you 1. Like, we don't need 3, because you're right.
Yeah.
You can only equip 1 camo, and if you're going to only equip 1, you're only going to equip the latest one you've unlocked. So, like, whether they want to give it to you after the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd prestige, fine. But don't give us 2 more, because no one's going to fucking use them. Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah. But I don't know. I guess that's just like doing the mastery weapon camos, or just the weapon camo grind in general, like dark matter and shit. I guess it's kind of the same thing. You're unlocking like 3 other camos along the way that you're never going to use because you're going to get the max one. But I don't know. I just think I think they could have done better things. Like a kill counter would be something cool. There's something else they could have thought of that was interesting. That's not just more camos, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's just
I'm never going to prestige a single weapon, so it doesn't matter for me, obviously. But
well, yeah, you might have to. That's the problem. But anyway, yeah, I agree. It's just too many camos. Yeah, just give us other shit. They should really just be giving you more shit that can be like equipped together. Because yeah, again, you can only equip 1 camo. You don't need 90. So for those of you counting, this is already 90 fucking unique camos.
Yeah.
That's a lot, dude. 90? That's a lot. That's a lot of weapon camos, which is not to say anything about the basic camos, the mastery camo for multiplayer, the basic zombies camos, the mastery camos for zombies, the basic campaign fucking camos, the mastery camo for campaign, and I could go on. You get the point, though. This is fucking hundreds, if not thousands of camos on launch when you can only equip maximum of 3 on your loadout. 1 separate one on each gun and your melee weapon. Do we need fucking hundreds? No, obviously. But why do they do it? So that they can talk about it and say, look how much work we did. They fed ChatGPT a prompt and said, hey, make me fucking 3,000 unique weapon camos, go. And then 2 seconds later, it was done and they put it all in here. Yeah, right. Which is based, yeah. But that's why they're doing it, is because it's easy. Obviously, it's easy, or they wouldn't be making this many camos, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Still, but with all that said, though, this is cool. The only worry I have is the unique attachment part. But setting that aside, and I don't think that's actually going to be that big of a deal, honestly. Setting that aside, this is way better than not having weapon prestige. Like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just having weapon prestige back in general is really good.
Yeah. And having like weapon prestige master where there's 250 levels on each gun. Like, you know, there's going to be some guy who like plays 8,000 hours a day who's going to be really excited by this because he's going to be on Twitter about 2 weeks after launch saying, first player ever to have prestige master 1000 and every single fucking gun level 250. And that guy's going to be really happy that this exists. Lots more to grind for. So it's cool. I like it. And speaking of camos, okay, man, keep in mind you can only equip fucking 3. Incoming camo journey, weeklies, and more. Treyarch's weapons team, ChatGPT, is hard at work raising the bar on innovations to weapon camo visuals and design, and what the Blops 7 mastery camos will look like. Not only will there now be 4 camo tracks across BO7's modes, co-op campaign, multiplayer zombies, along with Warzone, there are more ways than ever to earn camos. Looking ahead to the post-launch seasons of content, we're excited to confirm that Treyarch's bringing weeklies back to BO7 with unlockable attachments, weapons, and score streaks to earn during the live seasons, as well as challenges for all modes and 2 completion weapon camos to chase during every season. So yeah, this is cool, and this is going to work exactly like it did in MW 3. They would have like a new season come out, and then there would be a mastery camo like for that season. I don't remember exactly the criteria. It probably was just like doing the challenges, right? Yeah, I think it was doing like 11 of like the 15 challenges or whatever. Something like that. But yeah, it's basically just gonna be the same thing. And then that's how you're gonna unlock like new attachments and score streaks and weapons, is by doing these challenges. I guess rather than like they've done this year, just having them in the battle pass. So what I don't remember about MW 3 is were some of the, or maybe there were no weapons at all unlockable during the weeklies and stuff. Because I know I remember unlocking attachments in MW 3, doing like the weekly or seasonal challenges. And I know I remember unlocking the camo during the seasonal stuff too. But what I don't remember is weapons. So you probably still unlocked weapons in the battle pass tiers. I'm actually almost positive of that. But now here they're saying you can unlock, oh, in score streaks, I think you could unlock also, maybe, by doing the weeklies or seasonal challenges. I actually don't remember that either. But now they're saying like weapons are going to be unlockable by doing these weekly challenges. And I wonder what exactly that means, because I find it very hard to believe that they wouldn't lock the weapons behind the battle pass so that you buy tier skips. So like, this implies to me it will be both. But I wonder also, what do they mean by weapons? Because what they could mean by weapons is weapon blueprints for guns that have been in since day one. But if you want the new gun, then you still got to get it in the battle pass. That could be what they mean here. That would be fucking classic Activision obfuscation and deception and sneakiness. That's honestly what I assume is going on. Because there's no way like a new season comes out and it's like, all right, to unlock the new guns, you have to do the weeklies. Because that would be too fast. And they wouldn't get money selling tier skips. Right? Or am I bugging?
I don't know.
I don't think we've ever unlocked weapons in weekly challenges before.
Not really. No, I don't think so.
So yeah, I don't know, man. But either way, I mean, I don't really care. So I'll either be playing enough to unlock it anyway or not. So
yeah.
Expect a thorough as motherfuck overview of all aspects later this year. Okay. Next is Cerebral Link Online UI Experience. I don't know what this means.
It's just talking about the UI. There's a new UI because it's a new game. Hope that helps, guys.
Treyarch took inspiration from the latest advancements in AR technology, which is augmented reality. So that's like Pokemon Go. You guys remember that app? Was it called Go? Where you walk around in real life and you catch Pokemon?
Yeah.
That's like an ARG. That's so, cause they put like video game shit through your camera in real life or whatever, or a map. Anyway, so not that it mattered fucking at all. The result is the Cerebral Link, or C-Link, this distributed network of high-impact visuals, links, and operators' gear. Whether it's a message, mini-map, or an ammo widget, there's a consistent look and feel. This track seeks a cohesive and immersive experience for all players set in a near-future world. Okay, so they literally, let me make sure I'm understanding this correctly. They fucking named their UI. Is that what just happened to me?
Yes.
Is that what Activision just did to me? Is they tried to gaslight me
They made
into
a
this
phony
being a
name
new
for
feature.
They're phonies.
Okay,
Dr.
got it.
Disrespect is right, man. The whole industry, they're all phonies.
They just made up. That bothers the fuck out of me. Wow, that bugs me.
Okay.
Hey, we have a UI. That's all. I mean, you don't need to say
there's
anything.
a UI in the game. That's a
it.
UI.
That's all.
A
You
user
don't need
interface.
to name your UI. By the way,
That's a Cerebral link, man.
It's the most bog standard fucking Call of Duty UI I've ever seen. There's nothing unique about it. It's obviously it has its own style, like literally every FPS game's UI ever, but that's it. There's nothing unique or interesting about it. But they've named it the C-Link. Oh, that bothers the fuck out of me. Yeah. Wow. Oh.
That's something.
That really drives me fucking nuts. Yeah. It's just a UI. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Completely insane.
You'll get over it one of these days, man. Or you might not.
It's so stupid. I was excited. I was like, I haven't heard anything about this Cerebral link. What the fuck is that? It's a user interface. Okay, got it. Oh, that bugs me, man. Okay, whatever. It's so stupid. Bro, okay, that's reaching a word limit for sure. Anyway, whatever. I actually can't believe it. Continued commitment to accessibility options. All right, let's see what they're naming this. Accessibility for all players has been a priority for the series, blah, blah, blah. One of these is research into motion sickness mitigation. The team has prototyped several visual aids to assist those who find it difficult to play FP action games for an extended period. Expect more details about this and other new features in the coming months, as well as more info.
You don't get motion sickness from playing video games. You're fucking lying if you are. They don't need to make that as an accessibility option. You're lying.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, don't play on a 75-inch monitor sitting 3 feet away and you won't have motion sickness. I don't care who you are. Nobody in the world's getting motion sickness playing fucking Call of Duty. There's no way. I refuse to believe that.
Agree. Yeah.
It's fake. Accessibility is fake.
As well as more info on the different HUD choices you can make. So first of all, I obviously agree with Tanner. No one's ever gotten motion sick from playing COD. Unless, I guess they're playing on a projector in a movie theater. Yeah. But then the real concern is whiplash. They might break their neck trying to look at their mini-map. So I don't know. But yeah, I've never ever heard of anyone ever getting motion sickness outside of like VR. So, okay, but that's fine. The reason this matters for the entire world who doesn't ever get motion sickness from playing a video game is that they give, if you still might want to take it, like for example, there's a disability accessibility feature in Blop 6, which is like, oh, for people with sensitive pussy ears, you can turn this on to reduce tinnitus sound. My ears are well, maybe they don't work so great, but I'm not sensitive to tinnitus.
Stuff, actually.
So I can still use the setting though. They don't know that. They're not checking my ears. So I'm going to say, yeah, I'm disabled as fuck. Give me the reduced tinnitus sound. That sounds great. So in the same vein, they might give you a setting where even though obviously you don't get motion sick, it might be like less screen shake or no screen shake.
That's what I'm thinking. So this might benefit everybody.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 Imagine they remove visual recoil that way. There's zero screen shake.
Dude,
actually, no, they're right. I get motion sickness every time I shoot guns in Call of Duty.
We'll all edit the last part out. Yeah.
Yep. So we need this badly. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Yep.
Also, why do they call it HUD here instead of the fucking C fucking link?
Yeah, true. Yeah. Yeah. Good point. Oh, yeah. That's another thing, by the way. They made a whole big stink last year, or this year, whatever, Blop 6, about the fucking customizable HUD or whatever. Wasn't nearly as customizable as they first implied, by the way. Yeah. So keep that in mind.
That helps.
You could pick from 2 templates. Is that going away? Because it sounds like it is, because they're so proud of themselves for making a Cerebral link, which is a UI. So they're probably not going to let you fucking touch it. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
cool stuff.
So whatever. And then the
This kind of
BO7,
looks like a technology toolbox. You see
it appears to be a toolbox chocked full of technology.
Yeah. Impressive technology.
So in the GIF, I'm seeing active camos, by the way.
Yeah,
So,
there's an active camo for you.
and like, also, just to be clear, because we've talked about this quite a bit, right? So like at the beginning of this GIF, in like the blue room, pretty obvious, like at 1 second, that there's a guy there. Like I'll probably see this guy. But then you go forward to 3 seconds. I'm probably never seeing this guy though. When you're in the dark and with active camo, I'm probably not gonna see that. And that'll bother me.
Yeah.
So just
Not really
remove the
easy to see.
feature. Remove the feature.
Hopefully it just like never happens. Like you can never get active camo.
Oh, it's bugged like quick fix and it just doesn't work for 6 months. That'd be great.
Yeah, it just makes you brighter.
Yeah, that'd be
Makes your
fantastic.
character model turn like bright red or something.
Yeah. Okay, so now this is going to be an interesting section. Interesting that they wrote it is what I mean to say. A toolbox of impressive tech elements is set to enhance BO7 in new and innovative ways. So right away, I am struck with the memory of how much they sucked themselves off for audio reverb and gave us GIF demonstrations of what a sound wave looks like. And then when we played the game, it had sound and that was it. It wasn't revolutionary. It wasn't a engineering marvel. It wasn't next level audio precision. It was a COD game with pretty good audio, which is nice, but we had that in MW3 without all the gay innovations they sucked themselves off for.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive that's what is about to happen here. So if any of this sounds cool or revolutionary or particularly impressive or groundbreaking, it isn't. It's again gonna be a video game with technology in it. Like that's it. So, but let's see what they say. The latest and current gen graphical effects have allowed Treyarch's tech teams to furnish players, I like the use of furnish there, with some incredible new rendering features and dynamic game effects. Okay, hold on, I gotta write that down.
Okay.
That's a really good one. I love using furnish that way. Like the verb, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Furnish, verb. Because everyone says furniture, that's pedestrian. But if someone said, oh, I'm gonna fucking furnish you with options, it's a great one. Anyway. Next level GPU. So yeah, by the way, all of that's fake. Next level GPU particles and vector fields. Okay. GPU particles. Why are they writing this in an article?
Why are we reading this? Why are we reading
consumption?
This? Your graphics card will render graphics in the video game. There will be sparks, embers, and debris. Yeah, it's a video game. It's going to show all that. Thanks. Why is this even in here?
That's exactly the point. Yeah. Because they're insane. Who is this for? Who knows what a vector field even fucking means? Because I don't. Do you know what a vector field means?
I can find out, but no, I don't.
Here, my guess is you're going to look it up and still not know what it is. That's my guess.
Answer for it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
In vector calculus and physics, a vector field is an assignment of a vector to each point in space, most commonly Euclidean space. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's what I figured. So who are we writing this for, Activision? Your nuclear physicists reading your fucking blog post? Your player base is 38-year-old construction workers. Like, no one knows about vector fields and GPU particles. Why are we writing this? It's insane. This is cool, and they should write it somewhere else, but not here. But anyway, you're going to have graphics. Pair that with volumetric fluid simulations. I'm not at CERN. Don't get this technical with me, man. And you get reactive smoke, fire, or fog that shifts and curls around your operator as you move through it. So that's the worst thing I've read yet, to be clear, because this implies they're excited about their smoke, fire, and fog effects, meaning they're going to look for every excuse to put it in the game where it doesn't need to be. Let's plop down a burning helicopter smack dab in the fucking middle of the multiplayer map and ruin everyone's performance on this map.
Yeah.
I remember that, by the way, on BO4. I don't remember the name of the map, but it had actually, I'm not joking, 60 fewer frames than every other map in the game.
It was like the overpass one. I don't know what
yes,
it was called.
It had an
was
overpass.
It called overpass?
No,
it wasn't called overpass.
No.
Anyways, doesn't matter. Think about this though. Think of smoke grenade in a tight hallway, you know, and then the fog rolls out, right? It catches the light and clings to the walls as you move through. Just something to think about, you know?
Yeah.
So
wow,
that's what they're saying. That's what they're telling us, at least. So that's cool.
Yeah.
So there is smoke and fire in the game. Thanks.
I mean, yeah. Them being this proud of it worries me though, because I bet you there's going to be lots of smoke, fire, and fog if they're talking about it at all. If they're talking about it in their pre-launch hype blog post, yeah, there's going to be lots of smoke, fire, and fog. It's going to make it harder to see, and it's going to ruin your performance for no reason. And is it going to look much different than the smoke, fire, or fog in BO6? Motherfuck no, it won't. It won't. And even if in theory it does, it's only going to be for people with SLI Quattro 5090s.
Yeah.
Which is none of you, by the way. Because that would cost like $30,000. You can't. I don't think you can SLI anymore. Anyway, whatever.
Don't care.
Volumetric fluid simulations. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Dynamic surface deformation lets a surface react in real time to pressure, impact, or movement. Think snow compacting underfoot as you move through the tundra on a frozen map.
Which has been video games for 15 years, yeah.
Well, has it?
There are footsteps in snow in video games, and it's been that way for years. Not all of them, but many games have been doing that for a long ass time, yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Maybe not COD, but many games have.
There is a world where that particular point is relevant. I doubt it. I don't think this is that world. I don't think we're living in that world. But somewhere there does exist a world where that matters. Like, oh, I see this guy's fucking footprints, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but if it was a snow map,
so.
that might actually matter if they stay there for a while.
Or sand. Or a sand map. Like dirt.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it won't actually, so. And then improved local volumetrics. You guys know all about local volumetrics, so I don't need to explain that any further, yeah. So. Yeah. Cool. So anyway, additional comms, carry forward, COD Next, beta dates, and more. Okay. Carry forward, I'm actually kind of interested in. What is it? A system that allows select content like weapons, ops, and cosmetics from a previous COD to transfer into the next when supported. BO7 will feature the ability to utilize a wide variety of content from BLOP 6. This mostly begins a few weeks after launch at the start of Season 1. That's what they did for BO6 as well.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
BO6 launched. Yep. There was no carry forward of like operators
so no
and
American Dad skins the first few weeks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then once all the Battlefield players leave again or whatever. Whatever. Prior to more in-depth comms on the subject, here's what to expect. BO6 XP tokens and gobblegums will carry forward. That's good. Because there was a whole debacle last year about the XP tokens not carrying forward. And then they carried forward accidentally. And then the devs were like, oops, that was a mistake. We're taking them away again. And then people were ultra bugged. And then they said, all right, fine, we'll add them back. But they lied and said after it was actually a mistake to retake them away. We meant to give them to you guys the whole time. Something. Yeah. The worst possible thing they could have done is what they did. Lie. Yeah. It was an obvious one too. But anyway, XP tokens is cool. Weapons, operators, and operator skins will carry forward at the start of Season 1 with some exceptions. Okay. So this is actually the first time I've thought about it, and I'm really bothered BO6 weapons are carrying forward. The operators and operator skins, I don't really care, honestly. But the weapons, I'm so fucking done with the carry forward bullshit.
I feel like the average shitter fuck is more mad that operator skins carry forward. I think that's the casual take. They're mad at the operator skins all coming forward.
I think it's the opposite. I think they'd be mad if they bought the American Dad skin and then they can't use it anymore.
But then, yeah, that's true. Some of them would be like that. I just know there's so much hatred towards those skins now, and none of those people want those to come forward to the next game.
Yeah.
So it goes both ways, but yeah.
Yeah.
Don't carry forward anything. Make it clear that if you purchase something, it's only going to work for that year's Call of Duty and never again. That's where I agree.
That's obviously the solution, is like you just, by the way, that is what they should do. But with that said, you do sometimes hear discourse where people will say like, oh, if they don't carry forward the skin, I can like sue or whatever. I haven't heard that in a while, to be fair, but I think the first time the carry forward discourse was happening, that was a common refrain.
I think that was going into Warzone 2 when people realized none of their
I think that is when. Yep. And to be just ultra super clear, you guys are all fucking retarded if you think you have a legal case to stand on if they choose not to carry forward your operator skin. Yeah. You are an idiot if you think in their EULA that's 8,000 pages long, they don't say something like, we reserve the right to just not do that at all, obviously. And to ban your bitch ass at any time. And you can't sue us, obviously. So, like, yeah, there's no way that would be illegal. But yeah, they shouldn't carry forward anything, I agree. So anyway, here are the exceptions on the carry forward stuff. Equipment and score streak skins for content unavailable in BO7 will not carry forward. Okay, no shit. Obviously. Duh. But whatever, it's fine. Equipment and skins for content updated for BO7. For example, a score streak that performs similarly but has a different look and feel will not carry forward. That's worth saying, that's fair. BO6 weapon camos will not be transferable to BO7 weapons, but still usable on BO6 weapons. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep.
And then the Warzone integration. So I think this is the first time we've seen the word Warzone, by the way. That's not true, is it?
I think so. No, it probably is. I mean, this is a Black Ops 7 multiplayer reveal, but
it is.
So I think this is the first time.
Yeah, let's do a little quick. I lost my spot anyway. Yep, this is literally the first time it's said in the entire article. So
did you try searching fucking war fucking zone?
I should have tried searching that, but no. Okay. Let's see. Warzone integration will also begin at Season 1. All current content from MW 2, 3, and BO6 will carry forward with some caveats. Weapons will continue to be tuned for Warzone, and Warzone players should expect a rank reset at Season 1 with your progression synchronized to BO7's progression systems. Okay, this didn't occur to me, but let me just say this again. All current content, including operators, weapons, and blueprints from Modern Warfare 2, 3, and BO6 will carry forward.
So 4 titles. 4 main title guns. Going into Warzone 2, what did they say? Why were they making a new standalone? Because the game became too cluttered. And one of the specific things they mentioned, too many weapons to try to balance. Guess how many there were back then? 3? 3 sets of weapons? Now we're going to have 4. They just constantly say shit and don't follow what they say. It's insane.
Yeah.
Just remove Modern Warfare 2 and 3 guns. It should just be Black Ops 6 and 7 guns. This would have been the year to do it. So
I can't.
Or a year to do it. It should also be. It'll be completely wiped next year with Infinity Ward, but we don't need MW 2 and 3 guns. And this is the fault of all the dumb fucks who are mad that their stuff wasn't carrying forward. That's the only reason they're keeping these guns in, from people who bought stuff from Modern Warfare 2 and 3 so they can use it, even though they'll never use it. They just want to complain that they don't have it anymore if it's not there.
100%.
They'll never want to use it.
Yep, 100%.
So it's your fault that there's fucking bloat.
Yep. What I was going to say is, like, they have access right now to the data. How many players in literally any fucking mode are using an MW2 weapon? My guess, I'm not joking, for an entire week, okay, Monday to Monday, if you look at every single player in any game mode, I'm talking sub 100 have used an MW2 gun.
Yeah.
Literally. Across all modes. Yeah. Sub 100. They have to have access to that data, right?
Oh,
so why are they doing this?
Yeah.
It's so, dude, it's so dumb, yeah. Because, yeah, that's the problem is like, dude, every new update, someone's going to try the MW2 shotgun or whatever. I don't remember the guns. It's decades ago now. And it's going to be busted OP. And it's like, dude, are you serious? We shouldn't have this problem. Just remove it. No one wants to use this dumb shit. Yeah, they're retarded.
Yeah.
Not to mention, this is lots of scrolling. Oh, but there's going to be a filter where you can deselect certain games. It won't work. And it won't even get added till season 4 anyway. So I'm going to have to scroll through the fucking Scar H from 2009 on my way to the gun I want. Yeah, it's a disaster. So yeah, it's just fucking stupid, but whatever. COD next. And the Code Bowl and open beta dates confirmed.
You should try to get in that, man. Isn't that featuring like veterans or something?
Of the United States Marine Corps?
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard they're looking for guys who did a lot of anti-piracy work, and you did.
I did do that off of the Nepali coast. Yes, that's true. So, yeah, anyway, whatever. And then, yeah, beta dates, early access on the 2nd of October. So still quite a while away, honestly. And that's pretty much it.
Wait, is this different this year? So the early access is the 2nd to 5th, and then open is 5th to 8th. So if you have early access, you just have 6 straight days of beta. It used to always be split into like 2 weekends where there was a break in the middle.
Correct.
Isn't that how they even did it last year?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Interesting, because when do they do like the big beta patch then? Because that's usually what they do. Like those 3 or 4 days, they make a bunch of changes and they release weekend 2 of the beta. Well, I hope that doesn't mean we're like not getting any changes during the beta to test out. It doesn't matter.
Won't be.
They won't do any of it. Yeah.
We won't be. We won't be. We won't be.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's as you might have just had a momentary lapse in memory, but as we have both said numerous times, it's not a beta test. It's a free trial for the game. They're not testing anything. This is the game you are getting. So by October 2nd, you are playing the game and the experience they want you to have. Whether it's good or bad, and whether you like it or not, and whether you give them feedback or not. They don't care, and it's not a beta test. That's a lie. This is a free trial to get people to want to buy the game. And they're doing the early access to sell boxes as pre-orders. That's it. It's not a beta test. It's a free trial. So it doesn't really matter, because no, they don't ever. What they usually do is they have a beta test, and it's fun. And then after all the betas are done, but before launch, they piss, shit, and fart all over the game. Like when they ruined bunny hopping for that one game between beta and launch. I want to say that was actually MW2 when that happened. The beta was pretty fun. The B-hop was quite good. They didn't say shit, by the way. They just nuked it and never, ever said anything about it or why. Another cool thing about that beta was, because it wasn't a beta test, it was a free trial, and people mistakenly thought it was a beta test, is they played the free trial and they said, hey, Infinity Ward, since this is a beta test, we all fucking hate the minimap. Make it work normal. And then they wrote a blog post to go out of their way to tell their consumers to go fuck themselves. They said, hey, we hear you guys. We know you really fucking hate the minimap that we think is better for the game, even though we don't play it and you do and you're the customer. But you can go and fuck yourself. Because we're not doing it. We're not changing the mini-map, even though that's all of the feedback we're getting, and I hope that helps. And guess what? They didn't. They didn't change the mini-map. It was, and guess what kind of game MW2 was? The worst one ever of the modern crossplay era. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, what you just forgot. It's not a beta test. Yeah. So, but this is weird and unique. I think maybe it could be to do with the not having, what is it, PlayStation exclusivity? Could that be why? Because it used to be like PlayStation got the beta a week early, right? Maybe that's why.
Like that. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that really, but I don't think it was like that like last year, the year before. I thought it hasn't been like 3-4 years.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That, but
yeah. So anyway, that's it for the beta blog post. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. So overall thoughts here on the second half. First of all, there's actually more to talk about than I thought there was going to be. Yeah,
it was.
There's actually a fair amount.
The C-Link.
yeah, the C-Link. I still can't believe that. I've never before has someone hyped up their UI and named it something. It's never happened. I just can't believe it. But anyway, but setting that aside, which is completely insane. It doesn't bother me as much because it's so absurd that it's actually funny. It makes me laugh. I just can't believe it. But anyway, setting that aside. Zombies, we really didn't get any info on. I don't really care though. I'll play it either way for a while, and if it's fun, I'll play it for 6 hours total more than I otherwise would. So whatever. But the weapon prestige is really cool. I like that a lot. I'm a little concerned again about those unique attachments after weapon prestiging, but I ultimately again don't really think it's going to be a huge deal. Especially if you play a lot, it necessarily won't be a huge deal because you'll just easily be able to unlock all of them. And you'll really just have to think about it as like the weapon levels are higher than they say. So it's not that big of a deal. And then besides that, yeah, kind of it. And just to reiterate a point I made last public ep, again, nothing like super revolutionary here. No reinventing the wheel, excuse me. And that's a good thing. Just make the game better. One of you listeners said somewhere, I don't know where this was, on Patreon or YouTube or what, but you said something to the effect of, I expect this game to be considerably better than BO6 for the same reason that MW3 was considerably better than MW2, since it's just like a continuation of the last year's title. I think there is maybe some merit to that because, again, they haven't tried to do a whole new gimmick this year, meaning they've had more time to spend on polish rather than, designing Giga Omni movement or something. So I think for that reason, that point is somewhat true, but it is still different than MW 2 to 3, because MW 3 had literally no original maps, and that's a lot of dev time saved that was reallocated to polish, it looks like. So I think to some degree there's some merit to that point. I certainly hope there is, because it would be great if this game was way better polished and functional than BO6 was. Which isn't to say BO6 was super broken. It's just like, at least the multiplayer, it was just terrible, terrible servers and hit reg. And the maps were shit, but which I guess is kind of a polished problem. Yeah. So I hope you're right. And BO6 had to do Omni movement, whereas this game they don't. So like in theory, there was more dev time for sure devoted to polish this year than last year, because there aren't any brand new mechanics besides the wall jump, which I could have coded. It's not a big deal. I refuse to believe the wall jump is a big deal in terms of a feat of technology, nor impact in the game. And also, it's actually not that new even for them. They've had wall running before. They can do wall jumps again without a huge, effort. So yeah. I think for those reasons, there's a lot of promise here, and everything sounds good. But again, we will not know until we play the free trial on October 2nd.
Yep. The free trial, yeah. Yeah. It looks better than BO6. It looks more promising, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Looks more polished, yeah. So I agree with that MDub 2 to MDub 3 statement.
Yeah.
The thing is, MDub 3 and MDub 3 Warzone, those were really good games. This probably won't be. That's the main difference. This will be better than BO6, but it won't be a good game. That's the problem.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah. So an equal step up, but you're stepping up from a different place. Yeah, I get it. Okay. So anyway, yeah, we'll see what happens. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching and listening. We will be back next week.
Date and time, yeah.
At a date and a time.
Yes.
Yeah. Cerebral link.
Yeah.
Are you tired of having to choose between mindlessly killing the same old bots or dying to blatant cheaters? Tired of playing on the same uninspired maps we've had for 5 years? Luckily for you, we've teamed up with Borderlands to deliver you from the monotony. Borderlands 4 throws you into the wild new world of Kairos, where you'll use a whole arsenal of badass weapons to overcome the planet's ruthless tyrant, the Timekeeper. Even if someone has not played the previous games, Borderlands 4 is a perfect entry point. It's made to be instantly fun, fast, and over the top from the moment you start. Instead of looting your 10,000th bog standard armor plate on Kairos, you'll find shit like a gun that shoots guns. It's obviously insane, but that's kind of the entire point. Absurd, chaotic, and most importantly, fun. Borderlands 4 also has deep and meaningful character customization, genuinely impactful movement abilities, crazy special skills. You name it and you can do it. Perhaps best of all, for the few of you who have friends, the game's designed from the ground up to be playable solo or with up to 3 other people. And in either case, you're in for a wild ride. And for those of you on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, that includes the option of 2-player couch co-op split screen as well. Pre-order any version of Borderlands 4 to receive the Gilded Glory Pack for free at borderlands.com. Rated PEGI 18/M for mature. Available on PC via Steam in the Epic Game Store, PS5 and Xbox Series X and S on September 12th, and on the Switch 2 on October 3rd.